Hey everybody, welcome to the Ivy's Grove, and I am Kelly, and I hope everybody had a happy Valentine's Day and almost happy spring, almost. This winter here in Virginia has been very odd. We've had no snow. We've been having cold, but not super cold. Not cold enough to have snow. And it's been cold enough, but we've had some mostly 40s, some mornings where we had a little bit of frost. Like there was one time we had almost 70 degrees for 2 days, and then one day in the morning I went out to my car to start it up to go to work, and it dropped to like 20 something degrees and it had frost. So yeah, so very interesting winter here. Coming from Connecticut, though, it's a nice little change in a way, but I know north of the United States and the Midwest is getting hit very hard with snow and very cold. So very interesting weather. So I will let you guys know what I've been up to lately. What a little bit of plans. This one's almost done. I might be painting something in here and maybe back here. I'm not sure yet, but this is what I have so far. This is gonna be my new money bowl. If some of you saw my last video, I'm making a new money bowl. Money abundance and a prosperity bowl. I'm not going to be using rice. I feel like this is here. The rice just. I remember when I made it and I recorded it and I made it. It wasn't so much that it didn't felt right. It was just something for now, for the time being. And so yeah, so this is gonna be my new money bowl. I'm also gonna move. I'm gonna use a different surface in a different area of the house to set up my abundance and prosperity altar. If some of you guys want me to record it, me to set up the altar, let me know. I might tell you what I have. I might tell you what I have in it. I might give you a couple examples, but not the whole thing of what's in here. Let me know in the comments if you want me to record it. Me setting up my new abundance and prosperity altar. So, if not, that's fine. The next thing, very simple, nothing fancy. I've had this for a while, and if you notice, there's like an indent where here. So when I first got it, it wasn't a full surface. So there are times where certain things when I put on it tends to kind of hit this, like my cauldron. I have to like move it a little bit in order for it to, to get it sit right. You can tell I glue this. So I decided this is gonna be hanging up in my room as some form of talisman. So yeah, there's that one. So, all I had to do was glue it, nothing fancy. My big one, because witchcraft is about crafting, I've had this deck for a while. It's an oracle deck. It's by Mickey Miller, and it's the Voices of the Trees deck. I also purchased during the time where I had a slump in my practice due to the fact of I had kids. But one of the things that helped me, there was 3 things that helped me, technically 4. One was the fact of I started doing seasonal, or the seasonal holidays, just to kind of get myself back in it. My husband building me my new altar. When we bought our first house in Oregon, there was a 3-bedroom. My girls shared 1 bedroom. I got the other room for my own space, and I also purchased these, which is the Celtic Tree Year these are done by Mickey Mueller again, and she you purchase them, and she sends you a PDF, and you download it. So what I've been planning on doing. I've had these for a long time, and so what I've been doing is I've been cutting up the spells that she made. I've cut up the magical uses. I've been cutting these up, and I've been taking these cards, using these as well, like this, making my own little, give an example, little Book of Shadows grimoire of the Celtic trees. Give another. And then in this envelope is other pictures and stuff in here. In this envelope that I glue on. And here's, let me show you one more. There's Rowan. And I've been keeping a couple of pages. I want to keep like 3 to 5 pages blanks so I can write down some spells of my own, rituals, what have you. So that, so it's been pretty fun, Not sure if I showed this. My daughter has a leopard gecko, and the gecko does shedding. Every now and then I might be able to get little pieces of her skin, but she left a half of her skin and she didn't eat it. So I have a decent piece of her skin. So great for transformation, obviously. I also have some snake skin as well, but having a gecko skin is pretty cool. 2 more things. I got this bottle. I painted this. Painted this just recently. This is from Alcoholic Inks. This one is an eggplant purple. This one's an indigo. I really liked how it turned out. So, I got big plans for this one. And if you guys seen my video of making the home blessing new home oil that I made at the house in Connecticut, I have very little left. And as you can see, there's like this ouch on the bottom. So here it doesn't look a lot, but you can look at the sides. There's a little bit of decent amount, but it's getting very, very low. And it's gonna sound weird, but I'm excited for this one to be done. So I want to make some fresh batch, and I'm going to use this bottle. I've had this bottle for a while, and so I want to use a different bottle for this house to remake this. The other thing I'm planning on doing is there is a certain oil that it calls for I think it calls like 14 or 16 drops. I'm probably going to back off some of it. I think according to the book, it says it smells lovely. And when I made it, it did smell lovely. But then when I gave it to my husband to smell, I'm like, oh, honey, you smell this. And it smells really nice. And he smells it. He goes, it smells like detergent soap. What? I smelled it, and I could smell detergent. It smells like detergent soap. But before he said it, it smelled really nice. But when he said detergent, I smelled it and I went, oh no. So ever since then, I would smell it because it does smell like. So I think I know what the oil is to probably make it smell like that. So I'm gonna back off. Like I'm not gonna like completely not use it, but I'm probably instead of like 14, 16 drops, I'm probably gonna do 7 and see how that goes. I'm also planning on there's some I have some flowers from the last place that I used that I'm planning on using because I want to use some of it too. But I'm gonna use like maybe half of those florals from the last house in Connecticut and add some flowers here where we're living at to bring that this land into this. So that's the plan. But like I said, I'm gonna be using this bottle instead. I might add. I might no, no. I'm not gonna add a different oil. I might do it on the next batch after this next one. So I'm gonna like might tweak it a little bit. I'm still gonna reuse the 2 stones. That's what it calls for. But I might add one for one to complement it. So I'm looking forward to that. My spell working. How do I word this? Like I've done a couple, but I think with this month now that I have a routine on my job, and the schedule, days off. I have rotation of weekends, so now that I have a routine down within a month, that's gonna help me with doing some more spell work, if that makes sense. So I've written down some recipes for oils. I have I have some bottles I want to use up, use some of it. I have things written down. I have plans of what I'm going to do for the next at least the next 2 months for my spell book, which I am so stoked on. So I think February was mostly a combination of getting, as much as I want to do more spell work, it was more like just getting a routine down at my job, getting used of my body getting up in the morning. I have to get up at like no later than 4:20. I tend to get up about, my first alarm, it sounds weird, but my first alarm is 4:07, and I get up then. And then the second one, if I happen to fall asleep, it's 4:20, and that's when I get up. I leave the house at 5:15 to get to work at about 5:45. So my shift is 6 to 2:30, every other weekend off. And getting used to going to bed, getting a decent sleep for that, and just writing things down. So what I want to do, my plans for this channel to posting, it's going to be Mondays and Fridays. Yeah, I know Monday's a little odd, but like it seems like everybody's posting on Wednesday, which is understandable. That's Mercury, that's communication. And I started doing that a little bit, but I think I'm going to be doing, I'm going to post Mondays and Fridays. And I'm probably going to record Saturdays for the Monday, and either Sunday or between Sunday and Tuesday, between those 3 days, to record to post for Friday. So that's the plan, and that's pretty much it for now, and I will see you guys later. And you guys have a great day. Have the rest of your weekend, because I'm recording this on Saturday. Everybody have a great weekend. Love you. I will see you soon.